Doing this little video review for the Monoprice MLB-43 Ultra Slim wall bracket. Took me a couple years to actually use this. In the meantime, my cats chewed the box, but bought this for my girlfriend. She ended up using the stand on her TV, so we put it away until I needed it recently. I got a tiny little 32-inch Vizio that I've gotten from a local TV repairman in exchange for doing computer work for him. And today I've installed the wall mount. There's no way I was going to need 6 lag bolts, as the directions said. 4, these are 4-inch lags, so I put four of them in, 2 on either side. A little bit upset about the directions, not clear. I had to redo it twice because it's the only directions about the knobs, and when you're attaching the back adjustment place to the back of the TV, was to keep them on the outside, facing outward from the inside. Didn't say anything about keeping making it so the hooks would face downward correctly. So I've never done this before. So for first timers, you can make a note. Now that it's up, I'm going to show you 2 other things that have a little bit of a squabble about. First of all, I don't think I can get in there very well, but yeah, it's very hard. Basically, adjustment screws are here. Okay, they're not going all the way back up. In fact, I can feel and put my finger about 3/8 of an inch above. They're just basically pushing forward this way. So they're not really pushing up into there. And lag bolts were a little long, because if you're going to use lag bolts, this is only for up to a 63-pound TV, or 63-inch maybe. Anyway, I don't think I needed 4-inch lags. Okay, and the dust is from the wall, still settling from where I really cored this wall out. Now the last criticism I have are these knobs. I don't think I have the world's fattest or chubbiest hands, but I am not getting anywhere with my attempt to turn these knobs. Very difficult, and it was really hard at one point to get them from vertical. So I was actually just now able to get in there and do something. Now the other side, I got to hope I can do it. Otherwise, a very good, efficient, money-saving product. And again, I recommend Monoprice products to anybody. The directions could have been a little more well written, but the diagrams solved everything. So again, good product. And Monoprice, always go back to those guys to save cash. There is one more thing I'd like to add to my little harpings about this product. Notice on the directions here, where it shows these little plates. They're calling these washers, okay? That's one thing they need to clarify. It's not a washer, it's a plate, it's a mounting plate. Now these are also, I think this is wrong to have these go behind the TV. As you can see, the broken line is broken itself. And so they're expecting you to put these behind these strips, these mounting brackets. And I think that's wrong. They ought to have you put them on top of them, because again, they're used in the case of short or very narrow or not very deep screw holes on the back of your TV. Overall, I would like to see Monoprice and all other TV mounting bracket manufacturers put out shorter screws. You really don't need an inch-long screw or an 1.5-inch long screw, no matter what size it is, M4, 5, 6, or 8. You need something that's the modern need, I would say, would be at the very most a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 inch, but these are inch long, and that's what caused me to have to use these. Here's how that looks. Okay, so let's see if I can get by. I'm gonna go on the other side again. I have to edit this. Okay, you see how the tiny little, okay, the standoffs are behind the TV, all 4. What that does is it ends up giving the TV too much play. Okay, let me show you. That's not comfortable for me to see that, and that's all because of the way those are. I have a feeling it's, most TVs are plastic, the backs. So if Monoprice would just tell you, I'm going to take it down later and put these behind here. Shortens the screws, but it doesn't. It allows these brackets to touch solidly against the back of your TV. You're not going to have any wobble like this. Again, that's something Monoprice needs to fix. Again, though, if you're going to save money, go to Monoprice. Okay, this is Mike Denny. This is the last Monoprice video, the last video I'm going to make for this MLB-43, their unit, their wall mount. I wanted to show what it looks like in my junky bedroom here. I got it pretty close, with I'd say within 1%, 5 degrees, I'm sorry, within 1 to 5 degrees of level. Again, I only use 4 lags, 2 on each side. I feel that with, 4-inch lag bolts, there's no real need. If you are finding studs like I did, there's no real need to go in and do 6 like they prescribe, unless you're mounting something heavier than the TVs this is listed for. Okay, next thing I want to show you is if you have one of these right angle power plugs or the need for it on your TV, generally speaking, try to plug everything in before you put this on the wall. This is just a tilt unit. It doesn't have a swing arm. It's going to be difficult. Many aspects of it will be. If you have one of these right angle HDMI adapters and it works, bully for you. If you don't cry. Just go back to Monoprice and get another one. This one, luckily, is the right angle, the correct right angle. It looks like I'm going to have a little bit of a standoff issue if I put it on 2 and 1, so I'm not going to be able to use it. So I'm going to cry. No, I'm not. But anyway, there's that. I'm definitely going to install it before I do anything else. I'm going to go grab. This is the end of the video here in a minute, but I'm going to put a push on right here. I'm also going to put audio outs. Okay, where are my audio outs? Right here, and an optical out before I even install this. Maybe even there's no excuse not to just put everything you have a cable for and let it dangle if you want, or put it in a baggie and just tape it right here, because these are very difficult to get to for some people, especially somebody who's had carpal tunnel surgery like myself. The real reason I'm making the whole video here is I wanted to show the reason I took it back down in the first place. I put these standoffs behind these brackets. As I said, their directions show you recommending that you put the standoffs. You can't really see that because this thing won't autofocus correctly, but that line is broken. So the standoffs were supposed to go behind the brackets. You can tell by the position of them anyway. I'm not going to do that because when I've got them mounted, most TVs are just plastic. You're going to want something more solid directly mounted to your TV. The standoffs were causing it to wiggle. So I don't want to wiggle. I want a good mount and all that good stuff. The other thing is, try to get your angle adjusted while you have it down. Like I said before, this is a very difficult one. In fact, I didn't even have both hooks hooked. So I'm glad I saw this. And I'll correct that while I have it down. That's in the video. Once again, if you're going to save money, go to Monoprice. If you have to adapt, and improve, you're saving money. So just do it.